What about from a tools perspective? I mean, a lot of people sort of talk about marketing tools, MarTech, and all that kind of stuff. What would you suggest for a more marketing team? What's the sort of best stack that they can go with?
I have experimented with building a custom stack of tools, of a dozen or so tools that each were kind of specialist in their particular the problem they were trying to solve. So, maybe using MailChimp for email marketing, using Hootsuite for social media management, using Unbounce for landing page creation. And again, I think back to your previous question about there's only so many hours in the day. I mean, the same applies to the toolkit in a startup environment. If you're trying to build almost a Frankenstein of a marketing stack, if one chain breaks, pretty much all of the chains break at that point. And then you're stuck in a situation where you're under the gun to deliver a result, but you're getting bogged down in the technicalities of just trying to make things work. And if you don't have the kind of the budget and the internal infrastructure to support the solving of those kind of problems quickly, I would, with hard-won experience, highly recommend you take out just a all-in-one tool that maybe is a little bit more generalist, but will just give you a strong base foundation in order to start validating some of your hypotheses, building your credibility internally, and getting some wins on the board. And HubSpot for me has been that tool. We went from a period of having a dozen or so different tools to just consolidating everything into HubSpot. And it's just so powerful in terms of understanding exactly how a customer is engaging with every single marketing touch point that you're putting out there into the world. It hasn't got a single point of failure. It's all joined up very nicely, and the customer support is phenomenal, in my opinion. I'm not being paid by HubSpot to say all of this, by the way. So in terms of just kind of the execution of marketing, I would 100% recommend HubSpot as a tool. And then when it comes to things like project management and planning, I'm a big fan of ClickUp, which is kind of similar to tools like, Trello or Asana or other things like that. I just find it super flexible. It has got it serves almost every use case I can throw at it as a marketer. I use it both in my day job, and I use it as in my personal life to manage all of the kind of creation of B2B Better and B2B Buy content. I'm toying with the idea of getting my wife on it so we can kind of manage our household on ClickUp. But if you're looking for a project management solution, I would highly recommend ClickUp. Most of it's free, which is astounding. I don't know if that will always be the case, but for now, at least, that's my kind of go-to. Those are my go-to two tools, HubSpot and ClickUp.